lots going on. People talking about Jesse Marsch getting the sack, getting the boot. And I just don't, first of all, I don't feel like it's right. Like, okay, this is his last match. If he doesn't beat Liverpool, are you fucking out of your mind? Like, come on, this clearly is not his last match. If he loses to Liverpool, I don't care if it's 9-0. It's still Liverpool. It's not a good litmus test for where you are right now. And in all honesty, it would be a very Leeds United thing to do, is not be able to beat these other clubs and then come in and beat Liverpool and then lose next week to Bournemouth. Like that's what Leeds United has been doing lately. I wonder if Leeds United fans are looking back at that Chelsea match going, maybe we would have been fine with a draw or a loss if it meant we beat the teams we were supposed to meet. But we'll get into all of that when we got more Leeds United people in the house. We're also going to be discussing, does Jesse Marsch make it to the World Cup break?
Let's just put it this way. The drubbing last year that Liverpool gave Leeds spelt pretty much the end of Marcelo Bielsa. Will history repeat itself?
So you're not answering the question. Okay.
I'm just saying, we know what happened last year. So you guys got, was it something like 9-0? I mean, it was it got smacked. I seem to remember. And if it wasn't that game, it was the next game when you lost to Tottenham that got Bielsa sacked. So is history going to repeat itself? I have no idea. If I'm Leeds, I'm hanging on to Marsch. I'm giving him the time and the chance to do it because of that effort against Arsenal. But a lot of people can flip that coin and go, yeah, we haven't won since August.
Yeah.
And Leeds has not won a match since August.
Yeah. To me, my hot take on that is a lot of this, a lot of Leeds United, a lot of the matches that they've been playing, a big portion of the match, they look like the better team. So that means the setup is there. It's happening, and I looked at a stat where Brendan Aronson and Jack Harrison are providing the most chances in the league for a duo. They're providing the most chances, and there's the fewest goals. So to me, that's like how, and you saw it in Jesse Marsch's interview today, where it's like he's pissed off, and he doesn't want to throw the players under the bus, but he's like, I can't put the ball in the back of the net. It's kind of like Giselle coming out for Tom Brady going, he can't throw the ball and catch the ball. If somebody would catch the ball. So
we don't have to worry about that nonsense anymore.
I want a divorce. Well, no, didn't they? It's official now?
It's not only is it official, but it was probably the most least talked about or under the radar celebrity divorce that we've seen in the history of media. I mean, it just
went straight to jokes.
It went straight to
hot take. Does Jesse Marsch last till the World Cup?
Yes, he does, and he should. He deserves it. I think it would be criminal to. I think it's foolish when you get rid of your two best players and a manager who hasn't even been there a year when you don't think that you. I think for me, and I'm not a Leeds fan, but I was expecting them to at least hover around the relegation zone. I think I hoped and expected them to finish outside of the bottom three, and I think they will under Jesse Marsch. But I think it would be foolish to end the Jesse Marsch reign, and this is just from an outside perspective, and as a guy who likes Jesse Marsch. But I don't know. I think he should at least get until the World Cup to try to right the ship. He hasn't had enough time, in my opinion.
So Gary, hot take: will Jesse Marsch make it to World Cup?
Oh yes, definitely. As Brawley said, I mean, it's not like he doesn't come with what many people say is receipts. I think he's come from a quality establishment, right, in terms of his management that he's done in the past. So it's going to take time. This isn't something that's just going to be fixed like that. I think he's setting you up for the long term. It's going to take time now. It's going to take time. So I think they're just going to have to wait this thing out.
Along with that, do you think Arteta's success with younger players, unproven players, and plus time, and not that Arteta has accomplished anything, but he's starting to show payoff, do you think that buys a manager like Jesse Marsch more time? And I'll open this up to Brawley and everybody after Gary gets in his word.
Yeah, I think
Do you think that success starts to change the management's mind a little bit of like, okay, see what happens when they gave him a little time and they let him have his way with all the players? That doesn't sound right. Lubed up, having his way.
I know
with
you guys
the players.
I just don't.
Happy Friday, everybody! I'm out.
Place. I don't know where it's going, but it's going there. No, I think like anything else, I've always said since Arteta's got in there that we're gonna have to wait, but I don't want to. That's basically the way I phrased it. So, and I think we're seeing what happens when you do take your time and you just, you go through all of the growing pains of working with, in this case, a young manager, and actually going in there and basically scorching the earth and letting it, and then putting down some seeds and then letting the seeds grow. That's where we are right now. We're seeing the seeds grow, and we have something good. Now, if you don't continue to water the plants, they're going to dry up and die. And that's what everybody said. We're actually seeing what looks like the potential for some fruit this season. So we're going to have to probably buy some more trees, buy some more plants, right? So, yeah. And when you're supposed to do that, when you see an opportunity to take advantage of it, you should take advantage of it, because that's where we are right now. Top of the league,
trees,
and everybody out there is looking at Arsenal, and they have nothing bad to say about us. They're biting
all them goddamn trees you buying. Them dogs are going to come along and piss on them.
Exactly.
I tell you something.
Did I use the?
Let me tell you something.
Chris, hot take: will Jesse Marsch make it to the World Cup break?
So you got to think after the World Cup.
You can legitimately say, I don't give a fuck. I'm a Liverpool fan.
I don't know. To me, it depends, because their first two games after the break are Man City and Newcastle, which I think are losses.
It buys them another month.
I guess what I'm saying is, if they lose 4 games here, he's gone. I think if they pick up at least 4 points, he stays.
In these next 3 matches, they need 4 points for him to stay.
I think they have 4 matches.
They have 4 matches, but one is like the EPL or the EFL.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, the cup match.
We play Wolves in the Carabao Cup.
All right. Yeah, and if that is not an El Crapico, I will not know what is, man. That is just going to be awful.
If they don't beat Bournemouth, I think he's gone.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are the test.
No.
Clearly not.
I think they beat Bournemouth. That means they pick up at least 3 points out of 3 games.
Mr. Tom, you had your chance to talk.
Yeah. Well, this is the most handsome I've seen Mr. Tom, by the way.